All right, so today I'm gonna be taking y'all on a trade that allowed me to make $1,900 this morning. So essentially, what I was looking at was a break and retest. So price had respected this trend line, as you can see on the 1 hour chart. Price had came here, started here, bounced here, and I'm gonna show you on the 15-minute chart so you can see a little more clearly. It was just respecting this level, so it was a strong trend line, and at 9:30 when New York session started, price had broke below it. As you can see on this candle, it broke this trend line that it was holding above. And then right here, I have a 1 hour support that I drew. So as you can see, it was respecting it right here. It was respecting it right here. And then it was bouncing off of it right here. So the way support works is previous resistance turns into support. So as you can see, it bounced off of it and then came here, bounced off of it, and was holding above it right here. So I had that in mind in addition to the trend line, and I seen price came down, closed below, and then went back up. So I got my entry right here. I set my stop loss up here because this was the breakout candle that pushed it below the trend line. So, and it also had the 200 MA right here. So that's the 200 moving average. So the way moving averages work is it's the closing candles of the past 200 candles. So with bearish candles, which are red candles, it's the price it closed at, like right here. With green candles, which are bullish candles, it's the top part of it. So it takes an average of the past 200 candles and formulates it in a line, with the most recent candles weighing on it more than the previous candles. So that's what these other little clouds right here are too. It's different moving averages, zones that are used to determine like resistance and support points based on that. So the 200 EMA is pretty strong, which is why I also took that in part as my stop loss. So I set my take profit down here because as you can see, this is where price had bounced right here. I sold some contracts right here because it was some resistance right here previously. But ultimately the trade panned out. I was able to get a profitable trade on that. And honestly, I don't necessarily like the way I handled the trade because I was selling a little bit early. And I wish I would have held a little bit more because it definitely cut my profit some. But today was my first day using more size. So I was kind of in my head about it a little bit. So over time, I'm going to improve as I get used to having a larger size position. But nonetheless, I still took a good trade. And I'm just going to continue doing these things, just focusing on taking good trades. And then that's ultimately how I'm going to plan on scaling my account. So hopefully this video gave y'all some insight of how you can look at the markets. I try to do my best job to explain everything thoroughly, and I hope I was clear on everything. But as I continue to post more videos, I feel like I'll be able to do a better job explaining everything. So yeah, that's really all for this video. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Okay.